I'm going to the strategy. I know most of us are used to this strategy. If you know, you may not want to just turn on automatic mode and you leave the bot to handle everything for you. Maybe you want to customize on how the bot should manipulate some trades. Now, when you come, if you want to manipulate on how the bot should maybe manipulate some trades or maybe behave on some trades, you can come to strategy. If you come to strategy here and you click on strategy, you're going to be greeted. Let me switch back to, okay. It is not giving me this, okay. Let me do this. Let me do this, okay. Let me do this. So when you click on strategy, most likely you're going to be met with this, okay. When you click on strategy, you're going to be met with this pop-up. When you click on strategy, it is like you want to customize on how the bot should further behave on specific trades. Maybe for you don't want full automation. You want to tweak here and there and here and there. So they gave us two modes. One mode is steady flow. Another one is called short flow. So they are saying, choose your strategy. Pick how the bot trades for you. They're saying, pick how the bot trades for you. You can switch anytime. So you're free to switch between these strategies at any time. So they're saying you can either choose steady flow. It trades both directions with your custom settings and DCA. That is very important. If you choose steady flow, the bot will be able to pick for you longs and shorts. Okay? Long trades and short trades. And you can customize using your custom strategy plus DCA. You can turn it on or off. Now, when we come here to short flow, it says short only threading overheated pumps. I think here they mean a coin has pumped, okay, maybe by a certain percentage. I think the engine is made in such a way that if a coin pumps in by a certain percentage, it should be monitored to see whether whether a short can be got on that coin. So it is going to be trading on the coins that have already pumped, gone up. Okay, maybe they are exhausted. Okay, it is going to only be trading this short only trades for coins which have pumped and they are soon exhausting, or maybe they are soon to make a retracement. It enters these coins and you move down with them, you make a profit. So short flow is going to only be trading shorts, no long on short flow, no long will be executed here. So you can either choose to go with steady flow. Let us first cover steady flow. What does steady flow mean? Steady flow is the same system that we have been having for those of you who have been attending our sessions. In steady flow, what do you get? First of all, you're shown your Binance or your exchange balance. How much do you have on your exchange? In this case, you can see $587. This is the free margin. Free margin. Some of you may say, why is the bot showing me smaller money? On my account, I have $1,000. Why is the bot only showing me $300? It is showing you money that has not yet been committed into any trade. That is the free margin. That is the only money that can be used to enter a new trade. So free margin, or the money that has not yet entered into any trade, is $587, for example. Now, when you come here down, we are still on the steady mode. Remember, steady, there is steady flow and short flow. So we are still on the steady flow. How do you customize it for those of you who are new? But we have been covering this every single day. But I'm just repeating it for those of you who are new onto the channel, maybe for those of you who are on TikTok or YouTube watching us live. So when you reach on this page, okay, there are what we call strategy partitions. Strategy partitions. So the strategy partitions that are going to be opened are only those that are lower or equal to this amount here. Let me repeat this. The strategy partition that are going to be opened here, you can see we have 100, 200, 300, 500, 1,000, up to 10, up to 50,000. And some of these are locked because the money required to open these strategies, I don't have it on my account. Okay. For example, you can see my balance is 500. I do not have up to 1,000 to open this strategy. So now when you reach on this page, what is very important for you is to know which strategy should I use. Each strategy represents how much money the bot will be able to allocate per trade inside your exchange. Okay, it defines how much money the bot will be able to allocate per trade inside your exchange. In this case, for example, here 100 means the bot will be allocating $100 per trade inside my exchange, which gives the bot a chance to trade for me a maximum of 5 trades using my capital of $500.87. If it allocates $200 per trade, it will be able to trade for me a maximum of 2 trades inside my exchange. So I recommend you choose a partition that gives you around 2 to 25 trades maximum. In this case, for example, if it were you and you had $500, which partition would you choose? Well knowing that you should choose a partition that gives you around 2 to 25 maximum trades. So if it were you and you have $500, which partition would you choose? Would you choose the $100 partition? Would you choose the 200, the 300, the 500? Which one would you choose? Let me see some answers for those of you who are learning. Which partition would you choose? I see people saying 100, 100, 100, 100. Wow, that's amazing. Even if it were me, I would choose $100 partition because it is giving me a chance of trading 5 consecutive coins at once. So how do you choose a partition? You just click in it once. When you click in the partition, for example, if I wanted to choose 200, I just click in it once, for example, like this, and it is selected. If I want to go back to 100, I click in it once, it is selected. Now, after it is selected, come here down and you turn on these 4 buttons, long, short, DCA, and this last button. My dear friends, I beg of you, please turn on those 4 buttons. If you want this strategy to work well for you, if you want this strategy of steady flow to work well for you, turn all those 4 buttons. They will be off. Okay, you'll find them, they are off. Make sure you turn on 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you're done. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you're done. And you're done, guys. Is that very hard? Is that very hard? Is that very hard? Turning on just 4 buttons and you're done. The bot handles the rest. It handles the market analysis, trade analysis. That is the technical and the fundamental. It handles the trade entry, risk management, capital management, everything done by the bot inside your exchange. That's the beauty of automation. So